Hello everyone, my name is Mariam Mokhtar. Do you remember the Sabah state election last weekend, November 29th? Well, Lim Guan Eng just said the quiet part out loud. Finally being vocal, because as far as most of us are concerned, it is long overdue. He's pointing straight at the federal SST hikes, sales and service tax hikes, on private college fees and on million ringgit businesses, as a key reason Chinese voters abandoned Pakatan Harapan in Sabah. And let's be clear, this was not a normal loss. DAP was wiped out. PKR survived with only one seat. Urban Chinese voters didn't drift. They moved decisively to Warisan, handing Pakatan Harapan its worst Sabah result since 2018. And so, when a senior DAP leader finally says, on record, that federal decisions, not just Sabah dynamics, pushed voters away, and that is not a small comment. That is the first real crack in Harapan's internal discipline since they formed the unity government. Okay, number one, the opening crack in the silence. In a government that values quiet unity, Lim Guan Eng's latest comments landed with unusual weight. I'll say this in Malay, okay? Dalam kerajaan yang utamakan kesepaduan senyap, kenyataan Lim Guan Eng kali ini membawa kesan yang luar biasa. Point number 2. He didn't use the safe excuses. Most Harapan leaders blamed Sabah's election loss on local issues. But Lim Guan Eng, he did the opposite. He pointed to federal tax policies. I'll say this in Malay. Kebanyakan pemimpin Harapan salahkan faktor tempatan. Tetapi Lim Guan Eng buat sebaliknya. Beliau merujuk kepada dasar cukai persekutuan. Point number 3, the SST on tuition and small businesses. Lim Guan Eng, he highlighted anger over SST on private college tuition and the higher SST on million ringgit businesses. These decisions came from the federal level, Putrajaya. Beliau tekankan kemarahan tentang SST pada yuran kolej swasta dan SST lebih tinggi ke atas penghargaan melebihi RM1,000,000. Keputusan ini datangnya dari peringkat persekutuan. Point number 4. I hope the Prime Minister is listening. So when he said, I hope the Prime Minister is listening, that was not casual politeness. It was a signal. I'll say this in Malay. Apabila beliau berkata, saya harap Perdana Menteri mendengar, itu bukan ayat biasa. Itu isyarat politik. Point number 5. A warning wrapped as advice. Because Lim Guan Eng was telling the Prime Minister, your tax policies are hurting voters and Pakatan Harapan just paid the price. Something must change. Lim seakan berkata kepada Perdana Menteri, dasar cukai ini menyakiti rakyat. Pakatan Harapan sudah membayar harganya. Perubahan perlu dibuat. Point number 6. When DAP repositions itself, Now, DAP, they lost heavily in Sabah, and Lim Guan Eng's comments help reposition the party, not as a silent passenger, but as a messenger carrying voters' frustrations. Okey, DAP kalah besar di Sabah. Kenyataan Lim bantu ubah kedudukan parti. Bukan sekadar penumpang senyap, tetapi menyampai suara rakyat. Point number 7. This was not a drift, it was voter backlash. Lim Guan Eng rejected the idea that Chinese voters drifted. He described a community squeezed by costs, parents, students, small businesses. Okey, Lim Guan Eng, beliau menolak naratif bahawa pengundi Cina terhanyut. Beliau gambarkan masyarakat yang tertekan, ibu bapa, pelajar, peniaga kecil. Point number 8. Why this hits the Prime Minister hard, okay? Lim Guan Eng is not a fringe voice. He is a former finance minister. He is a senior DAP leader and someone respected in economic circles. His critique carries weight. Okay, Lim Guan Eng bukan suara pinggiran. Beliau bekas Menteri Kewangan, pemimpin kanan DAP dan dihormati dalam komuniti ekonomi. Kritikan beliau ada beratnya. Point number 9. This is a simple translation for ordinary Malaysians. For everyday Malaysians, the meaning is straightforward. These taxes hurt the people, and the people punished Pakatan Harapan for them. And more importantly, the Prime Minister needs to pay attention. Untuk rakyat biasa, maksudnya mudah. Cukai ini menyusahkan rakyat. Jadikan rakyat menghukum Pakatan Harapan. Perdana Menteri perlu beri perhatian. So number 10, finally, Lim Guan Eng's message was polite. But politically, it was the sharpest signal Pakatan Harapan has sent internally since the Sabah defeat. And the government now has to decide whether it will listen. Okey, kenyataan Lim sopan, tetapi secara politik ini isyarat yang paling jelas sejak kekalahan di Sabah. Kini terpulang kepada kerajaan sama ada mau mendengar atau tidak. And so I ask you, what is your opinion of everything? Apa pendapat anda? Thank you for listening. Speak to you soon. Terima kasih. If you like my videos, please press like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please also visit my Patreon channel if you wish to sponsor me. Thank you.